Welcome back to the Bruin Podcast. We're so happy that we have this here at Northrop, and we brought a special guest this episode, one of our seniors here at Northrop High School.
Hi, I'm Amaya.
I'm Zach.
My bad. I didn't know.
It's fine.
I didn't know the rotation.
It's okay. Well, I'm Delaney, to add to that. And we invited Amaya on the podcast today because we wanted to have someone else come on here, so it's not just me and Zach the whole entire time. So we brought Amaya, and she's actually a peacemaker.
Yes.
And you've probably heard her on the announcements.
Yes, I do the afternoon announcements. So what Peace Club is and Peace Academy is there's a 3-week academy over the summer. It usually goes like end of June, early July, but it kind of depends. They change it up every year. But you'll learn like deregulation tactics, about peace, what it means, how it's important in the schools, and how you can bring it to your own school. And then you'll come back and you'll be a peacemaker, which we now have here. Next year will be the second year that we've had it here. And you do things in the school to kind of help keep the fights down. Deregulation keeps students happy, ask what they need. There's also peace clubs after school on Mondays, and there's snacks, and then you can learn some of these deregulation tactics that we also use in the academy.
So I heard that, the freshmen, sophomores, juniors, and seniors all have different counts now.
Yes.
To help help us out.
Yes.
So do you know like what counts each grade?
I believe all grades are at 0 right now except for seniors.
I mean,
seniors aren't. But I would have to check the little chart that we have to keep track. But yeah, we decided to split that up because we thought if each individual grade could see how they compare to the others in terms of how many days they're at and how often they get put back at 0, it would kind of give them a little bit more courage to keep the fights down instead of doing it as a school as a whole. Because then it's also not allowing students who are doing what they're supposed to do to get that reward.
I think that the seniors are at maybe 15
I thought it was 16.
16?
Yeah, they're up there.
So once we get to 20,
We get 2 minutes.
Yes.
that'll be nice.
And I believe we can only go up to 5 before we have to pick like a different reward for if we get to 60 days in a row.
I
Right.
think we should keep adding on.
I think
It's a district thing. It's not a school thing. I hope we get to, but that's what they were doing at Southside, they said. But also there's like 60 some days left of school anyway.
Right.
Exactly.
So-
So just let us get to 6. I think that's a good enough award.
I mean, it helps the seniors get out of the parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, for sure. Especially
Earlier.
because when I do the announcements, I can just leave.
Yeah.
I'm on cold water by the time the rest of you get out of school.
Exactly.
Yeah. Being in show car helping. Don't even play. I mean, you're not too.
I have a little bit of a walk because I come from ceramics, but
Oh, he be walking.
Oh, you be zooming.
He be walking.
I need to get out of this parking lot.
He be walking.
All right, and then I also wanted to talk about how we had this extra day for, what was it for? Oh?
The
Sorry.
tea.
His phone was on SOS. But we had a extra day off of spring break.
That was April 8th because of the eclipse.
Right. And it's like too dangerous for like us to go outside.
Yeah.
But
And that's
then,
like the whole thing.
I think because it was like school board went down to legislation down in Indy, and they were like, well, like a lot of school boards in Indiana are canceling school on April 8th because it's like the eclipse. You don't want to make it an educational day. But then I think FWCS was like, okay, we'll do that. And then something I think happened today. What's today? It's the 12th.
12th.
That they said we're having school on April 8th, which is like, I don't feel like
I
you
really
can't
got
double
my
back.
hopes up because I was like, for
Me
people
too.
that drive somewhere and they get home on that Sunday, I'm
Yeah.
already like so exhausted, and going straight back to
Literally.
school Monday is always the worst. So I was like, oh my god, extra day. Like, that's fun.
Is this an FWCS thing or is it like an Allen County thing?
It's like,
It's like a statewide
I
thing.
think it's a state
Oh,
thing
okay.
because we're like the biggest district.
Yeah. we're
Around
like-
here.
Behind, in front of Hamilton Southeastern.
That's
And
one thing
I-
about FWCS. It doesn't matter who's closing. The whole country could close. We're still going to have school.
Well, it's because for Northrop, we don't have any more e-learning days.
I mean, all of FWCS doesn't.
Doesn't it? Oh, okay, is that why?
Oh, God.
Mhm.
Because I thought that they would have already known that when they made the announcement that we weren't going to have school. You know, because like, shouldn't you know that?
Yeah.
But yeah.
Like,
But they keep
that's
track
so
of that.
terrible. Hopefully they change their mind again and like parents complain on Facebook
Yeah.
or something.
And the Winger just gets out of school early on Wednesdays.
Right.
And we're over here fighting for breaks.
And then I was also wanted to bring up senioritis. Because
Oh.
we're all 3 seniors
Mhm.
here at this table. And we're all like involved and we like try to get good grades. But how have you been dealing with it?
Well, recently all of us started our English dual credit course
Mm.
for
Oh.
the 4th quarter.
And
I'm really
government
mad.
for, like,
I'm really mad that it's fourth quarter because I felt like if it was like first quarter, I would
I would have been
I could
fine.
go
Got
off.
this.
I could let me have my
Oh.
way right now.
Go ahead, go ahead.
Here's my thing. I think that it is not the smartest idea to give seniors college courses through trying the last quarter.
Yeah.
Like having just one is like fine and manageable for me, but like having two is already like stressing me out.
Yeah.
I already have the senioritis that I had last quarter.
Yes.
But it's just gotten worse because we've all gotten
Yes.
accepted to our colleges. I'm still busy. I still have show choir and like musical and stuff, so it's like I don't have time. And
Yeah.
it's like hard to manage everything. I feel like it would be smarter, literally, to just do this in any other quarter. Like we could
Yeah.
have done these classes third, second, or first. That would have been.
I feel like second
better
would have
than
been
fourth.
perfect, right before end of semester. That would have been perfect.
That would have been perfect.
And then you have also anatomy, government.
Yeah, and
then-
like some students could possibly have 3. Like I didn't take
Yeah, you
dual
can
credit
have-
government,
You have 4.
so I only have 2 right now with just like English and anatomy. But like if you took dual credit government too, like
Yeah.
especially if you already chose to do full days as a senior, I'm regretting that
I know.
decision.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
wasn't even aware.
I wish we actually went back to how it was, where like you get a half day. Where
Yeah.
It's actually a half day, and you actually don't have to work.
I know.
Because I feel like
Yes.
I would do that.
Yeah, because in my mind I was just like, well, if I do full days, I can take more dual credits, better for college. But now I'm like, I needed the break. Like
I know. I'm like, why did I take all these dual credits when
literally.
But at the same
I
time,
mean-
I don't feel like I would want to work throughout the week.
Yeah,
that
I
feel
hate
like
working
also
throughout the
work
week.
on top of everything else.
I work
try to
2 days during like the actual week, and then I work through the weekends. But them two, like I work
Yeah.
today, and I'm finna call
I
off.
work-
Like
I work tonight too, and it's gonna be torture. But another thing with like the college things for English, I knew because everyone last year was talking
Yeah.
about it. I
Yes.
remember. Government, it was like the first. I think it is our first year of doing dual credit government.
Yeah.
So I wasn't when I signed up for it like last year.
yeah,
I was not aware that this is how like the class was
Yeah.
going to be.
and same way with anatomy because the teacher switched over the summer.
Yeah. So it's like a lot of us are like, dang.
Yeah, 'cause it's like
Yeah.
this should have been
We
easier.
got this, guys.
I'm sitting pretty in my PFW dual credits.
Game will be okay. Also,
That's
spring,
where it's at.
no,
Oh,
spring break is
yes.
like the midterm.
Yes,
For these
yeah.
classes, so our spring break.
Like we don't get like
there's no break.
we don't get a
And
break.
like the finals are due on like the day of prom.
Yes,
Mhm.
crazy.
That's insane. But we got this together.
Yes, we
Like,
do.
but think about
We'll
like how
be- we'll
accomplished
be
we
fine.
feel like once,
I was gonna say we
Everything's
just gotta
done.
get through there.
especially just these next 8 weeks. I think we can do it.
But speaking of college, have we all been? I know we've all been accepted into colleges. Has anybody committed or decided where they're going?
Yes, I did.
I will.
So-
I like to keep my decision.
You
private.
want? Oh, you
yeah.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
gatekeeping.
Okay,
Gatekeeping.
well,
Yes.
I guess I'll go.
Okay.
I'm going to IU Jacob School of Music.
Oh yay!
Yeah. What
I
about you, Mike?
I was gonna commit to Fisk, and then last second I changed my mind. I'm going to Alabama A&M.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Deep
That's
South.
fun.
Deep south.
Oh my gosh. I'm
About
really
8
nervous to, like,
hours.
move away.
I'm nervous, but at the same time, I'm so ready. I think I definitely need like a very drastic change in my
A new
life.
chapter.
We gotta switch something up. Lil Fort Wayne isn't doing it no more.
That's-
And then the last thing we want to talk about is prom.
Yeah.
I know the juniors picked the theme this year. None
what
of
is
us-
it?
No
I
one
don't know
knows.
it.
Oh, okay.
But we're gonna have a little guessing game. So, what do
Okay.
you think the prom theme is?
I feel like, no offense to juniors, but they're gonna pick something basic. Like,
I could
I
see
think it's
it.
gonna be like red carpet.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like a lot of people
Something
I've seen on TikTok. It's like Great Gatsby. I feel like it's gonna be Great
Ooh.
Gatsby.
Like a flapper theme.
I'd like
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
I could
mean,
see
no
that
But
because
then-
of the semi theme too.
A lot of people already chosen the dresses.
Yeah. So you know when you
So-
go to the mall and you for like my ladies, you know when you go to the mall and like you just stop in Windsor, you try on dresses. I was doing that and then I accidentally found my prom dress like 2 months early.
So,
I haven't even done that.
It was a
And then,
complete accident.
what do
too.
you think the prom theme is?
I don't know, but we always steal it from other schools.
I mean, last year it wasn't.
We had the same as Snyder's, didn't we?
No,
We had the same as somebody's.
Did we? Did we?
we were original last year.
Oh, we were?
Yeah.
Golden Gala, right?
I wouldn't say it was the best theme, but
Yeah.
it was a theme.
She was cute. I don't know, but they always do something like red carpet or like
That's what I'm saying. I feel like
like that high
Or
end.
maybe the
Ooh,
juniors
maybe
this
it's
year.
Hollywood.
Oh,
That would be a good
Lord.
one.
Hollywood's cute.
Or maybe there's spontaneous and want to do under the sea.
You know, I could see it.
You never know.
As long as it's like not High School Musical, I think.
Oh
we're cool.
yes, because
As long as it's not like
Ooh.
I'm trusting y'all.
But other than that, we have some other events coming up. Student versus Staff basketball game. We
Ooh.
also have the senior trip coming up.
Yes.
We have a fine art showcase coming up, and the musical, which Delaney is in. On the next podcast, we'll talk a little bit more about that. But after that, this concludes this podcast. I hope everyone has a great day and keep your day blessed.